Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy burstzgyt back here. Welcome back to the channel again. Today we are talking about the new Figuarts One Piece news that we got. So, if you didn't already know, Luffy and Zoro were revealed last year, and we've been waiting for information on Sanji for the last couple months. We finally got it, and honestly, I gotta say I'm really impressed with how he turned out. In my head, I was thinking more he would be like the Figuarts Lloyd Forger, because that's kind of a little bit, the same design in terms of Sanji. He's wearing a suit, and I figured that's probably what they'll go with. But they went further and beyond with this. So we'll kind of take a look at the accessories and all that stuff. I'll go to their product page so we can get a better idea of what they look like in a full picture. But just looking at them, they look incredible, and they all come with interesting assortment of faces that you can give to Luffy, Zoro, and even Sanji. So just looking at it, these are like the base faces I believe that Luffy will have. These are all general release, by the way, so if you didn't already know that, you will not have a problem getting these. But if you want to get them in early, you can pre-order them on March 1st. That's coming up pretty soon, so there's that. However, look at this. Right here. I was wondering if they were really going to give us, the face with him being able to hold the sword and stuff in it, and it looks like that is the case. So it's going to be probably one whole head, not a swappable faceplate. Perfectly fine with that. But look at these goofy faces right here, man. I love these. The meat face. We've got this really interesting Sanji face right here. We've got the hard eyes, it's serious, and all that stuff. And it looks like that face and this face both have the cigarette kind of already part of it, and maybe he has a hand with a cigarette in it as well. So pretty interesting overall. But let's take a look at them here. Really nice promo pic. So he's got really great articulation. I'm assuming that the bottom portion of him, soft plastic. I haven't put the video out yet, but like for example, with Turles, his cape is very soft plastic. It can move. It's very flexible. Same with Sasuke's skirt thing. Very flexible, very thin. I'm assuming it's going to be something similar here, and I'm very excited for that because I know that they're going to give us a great range of motion with Zoro. I mean, just look at that. Looks beautiful. Here he is doing a couple of little sword moves and a little close-up on his face accessories. And as far as I understand, there will be, Luffy faces added to other characters. So a little bit of what they did with Gohan, but I mean, if you're diehard, One Piece fan, I mean, you're most likely going to pick up all three of these, the trio, and you'll have all these Luffy faces to go with. Now, again, these are product images. Things can differ when they get into physical hands, to look at. Hopefully these stay true through the process, and they look just like this once we get them, because Tamashii has been doing a good job getting better and better at making more expressive faces and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful that these turn out just as the way they are here in hand later on. And again, that's not that far away, so nothing really should be too crazy. But yeah, that's Zoro for you. Here's Luffy. We've seen a lot of Luffy pictures. I know one of the recent ones showing him, he looked very shiny. He does look to have more of a matte finish, so I'm hopeful that picture was just under extreme light, and that's why he looked really weird. A detail that I do love about Luffy, though, is the sandals. So they're not attached to the full foot, which means that, it does look like actual sandals. So when you move the toes and the toe articulation here, it actually looks like a full sandal, like it's coming off and stuff like that. It's pretty cool detail. Small things. It's the small things that matter. And then you've seen all of these before, and I think two different, but I don't see any too crazy differences from when we've seen him last year. But that's pretty much it for Luffy there. Now, here's the guy that we've been waiting for a few months. Overall, great finish on the suit. Love it. But let's look into his effect pieces. So as you can see, it looks like they went with giving him maybe optional leg parts that you can swap out. Because here you can see that there's an actual, what looks to be fiery, red burning finish on the legs. So I'm assuming you can swap out the legs. That would make the most sense. And there should be another picture showing off him kicking, but we can find that somewhere else. Yeah, something like this. But as far as I think even with the fire pieces on, there might be a little bit of articulation there. And there also was a picture of him doing with just one foot, and I assume that there would be a little bit of articulation somewhere in here, but I'd have to look deeper into the pictures. Here's these extra faces that he will come with. This one by far is my favorite, the meat face. There we go. And then we have the hard eyes, and I'm trying to remember where I've seen that from, but it's got to be one of the scariest, creepiest, funniest faces I've seen so far on SH Figuarts. And you've got the cool chill faces and ready for battle. So overall, I mean, the reintroduction to One Piece for SH Figuarts is what I feel like at a great start. You've got Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy, and I'm hoping that they finish the Straw Hats first. There's no guarantee that they do that. They could diverge and start doing a villain or another separate member from a different, team or whatever. We don't know. But that would be the hope, is that they finish the Straw Hats first. And I do think that this line will be very popular. I mean, the series is still going on. It's got a lot more fans. Hell, I just started watching it and caught up, and I'm a big fan of the series now. So it's definitely going to be taking some time to get everything, but I could see this maybe even starting to get to the point where we're getting more than 5 figures a year for this line if it gets that popular. Dragon Ball having as many figures as it does right now in 1 year releasing, it's possible. It's possible for One Piece to get there, and even Naruto. So we'll see. But as far as that news goes, this is so far it in terms of SH Figuarts that I usually cover. So if I find anything else, see it in a community post, or I will make a video on it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what's your thoughts on Sanji, Zoro, or Luffy. Are you guys going to pick all 3 up? Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.